Yes, so.
I think it's good.
This is the base step portable antiproton trap that we used to transport antiprotons around the CERN site. Specifically, this is the vacuum system that's inside our transport frame. Inside are the elements essential to store and transport the antiprotons. So let's open it up and look inside. So here it is. This is our trap system, inside a very strong superconducting magnet. Our trap consists of many ring-like electrodes that we use to control the antiprotons and to keep them stored in a certain part of the magnetic field. But first, we have to inject the antiprotons into our trap. They arrive from the chain of decelerators in the antimatter factory through a tiny transfer channel at one end of the trap. Then we confine them by applying high voltage pulses to the electrodes at the end of the trap, making the antiprotons move back and forth between these electrodes. Before we can transport the trap, we need to do two things to make the antiprotons remain stored in the trap for a long time. First, we need to cool the antiprotons down, which means reducing their motion as much as possible. For this, we use a technique called electron cooling. A cloud of cold electrons is stored in our trap and then mixed with the antiprotons. When the antiprotons collide with the electrons, they transfer their energy and gradually slow down. In this way, we obtain a cloud of slow antiprotons in our trap that we can transport. The second requirement is having an extremely good vacuum, so that the antiprotons don't annihilate by colliding with the residual gas in the trap. For this, we have a second trap that is never opened to the outside. The first trap is what we call the catching trap. We use it like an airlock. Once the antiprotons are captured, we can transfer them into the second trap, where the vacuum is ultra high and where we can store the antiprotons for a very long time. Using this setup, we plan to supply something like 1000 antiprotons for precision measurements in other laboratories. We will be able to relocate our antiproton precision trap to a different laboratory at CERN and also supply antiproton experiments in Germany. Away from the noisy environment of the antimatter factory, we will be able to make even more precise measurements of the antiproton's properties.